Hello and welcome back to another Monday with the Poultry. Today, as you can see, we're starting in front of an incubator. We will be going down the yard in just a second. So as you can see in here, this is the curfew because we're out in the shed, and in there is 80 eggs. They are 80 of our eggs, and the reason why they're in there is because we are lifting the eggs because of the ivermectin treatment at the minute, so just to be on the safe side. So we decided to put some in there and wait and see what happens. And next to it, see, we've got the old Fium incubator, and in there we got 9 little ducklings, absolutely making a mess. Let's go and have a look inside. I'm going to shut the dog up. And just inside here, also being mucky as mucky anything, we've got 4 turkeys and a chick with a poorly leg. So yeah, from all the turkey eggs we ended up with 4. Oh, excuse me the voice going, but they're thriving. They're doing brilliantly well in there. We need to get them out of here because they're getting a bit too close to the lamp, but I need to sort out some stuff up at the yard. So yeah, we got one who was the chick that was born with a dodgy leg, and we might have to do the thing that we don't really want to do with it, but we'll just wait and see. So yeah, let's go and have a look and see what we're doing up at the yard. And there we go, we're down the yard. Not the best of starts to the day. In here we had 6 chickens, and when I came down this morning, one of the cockerels was running along over the other side of the fence there, which is always a concern, and I could see the number of extra feathers that are all over the place and on the floor and that, and you think to yourself, what's going on? And we're down to 4 chickens in here, and the back of the coop was also open, so I can but presume that at some point overnight Mr. Fox has been able to get under the fence there, because let me go in and I'll be able to show you. It's easier to show you more than anything else. But yeah, I presume that Mr. Fox has got underneath and has grabbed the 2 girls. It would have been one of the black crosses and the Sussex that was in here. So what happens over the winter basically is all the stuff off of these oak trees all falls down, and it all gathers here and it builds up. So you end up with quite a high level of stuff. And where it's been hot then wet and hot then wet, just of late, all the stuff's rotted down pretty quickly, and so we're left with a fence that's swinging in the breeze a little bit. Plus, as you'll be able to see in just a minute, we've done some work on the other fencing, so that might mean that it's not getting 100% of the pout that it needs here to be able to do that. So later on today I'll be getting some plastic tent pegs to go in there and to sort that little lot out. It's bloody gutting when you come down and you've kept the birds for so long and you haven't had a strike so far this year, and then you tripped over the fence. Then hear the chickens laughing at me. I know they're not laughing, but quite often when you do things like that they make that noise. But yeah, it's gutting. You come down and something like that happens, but so as I was just saying, we've made some changes to the fencing. Oh, I got Dave who's come down to talk all over me. Morning, Dave. Morning. Yeah, good lad. Good lad. So yeah, basically, see along here, now rather than it being the poultry fencing, which is like this stuff here, which has got small holes at the bottom, and it goes to slightly bigger holes at the top, changed it over for stock fencing. Reason being is because for geese and ducks you don't need the little holes, because a duck, whilst it might be able to squeeze through some of the ones that are broken, it's not really going to try to, he says. So yeah, we've expanded their area. What's going on with Mr. A's wing there? Are you just going for a molt, are you? Most of the birds are going for a molt just at the minute. But obviously when you see that, and that combined with what's happened down there, you do start to, your brain does start to wonder. But I don't think anything's gone wrong now. I think it is just the molt he's going through, which is fine. So yeah, as I was saying, so we've expanded this area just to give them a bit more grass, because up here we've got this issue with all of this stuff here. This is called knapweed, and we got loads of it, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, they're going to eat it. And then what we can do is we can move out and we can expand and we can bring it back, and they can have a constant supply of nice green stuff. So we just jump in here with these guys quickly. We've still got the broody one, she's still in there. But you can see now with these little guys, I've put leg rings onto them. And that is just purely so as the flock is expanding, I start to know that these guys, one, the year they've been born in, which is obviously 2019, and two, I know that there are ones. So if I want to do any sort of breeding again in the future, I need to watch out and make sure that it's not with these guys and our current cockerels. So they've had this area here as part of their expansion for a couple of weeks now, and you can see that they've pretty much stripped out all the grass from it, which is good. So I can now work on that coop, get that built up, and then I'll probably move the bantam into it, because it's also got a little run that goes with it. It's quite a good bit of fencing down here to sort out. Okay, that's that sorted out. So yeah, I think that's pretty much about it for today. Thanks for watching this far. Just before you go though, you would have spotted throughout May I put up roughly 2 videos each week. So it was one which was the Monday with the poultry, and then there was one which was like an explanation, a review, a something else sort of video. So I'm going to try and carry that on into the future. So I'm going to have one coming out later on this week, which is going to be a question we quite often get asked over on the Facebook page, facebook.com/annoyedad, which is, how did you get your land? So yeah, if you've got any ideas for anything else, then leave it in a comment down below, and we will try to cover it in future weeks. Reason why I'm going to try and do 2 a week is because it took me from October 2018 through to the end of April 2019 to get 100 subscribers, and then I've done 2 videos a week in May, and in May I gained 50 subscribers. So it kind of makes sense that doing 2 brings in more subscribers, which is good, because then when I get up to 1,000 I might be able to turn on the advertising, and if I can turn on the advertising, it'll just go towards paying a little bit for the feed on these guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye bye.